I'm representing today thousands. They just yanked out the tube, which is...
Today we're going to focus on the torture of force feeding. The Guantanamo prisoners suffer force feeding on a daily basis, twice a day, those who are on hunger strike.
That this is an amazing man. And I want to thank you. It means the world to me and to him that you're here to bear witness. I really ask that you just send him all of your love, all of your protection, all of your caring. And send all of that to everyone who is suffering. Everyone, that we may know love, greater love, that we may break our hearts open wide, even wider than we think we possibly could. Thank you.
And so I have been fasting for 61 days on water only, and I've lost 50 pounds.
And I am here because my brothers in Pelican Bay and Corcoran Bay and other prisons in California started fasting on a hunger strike.
I will be fed today. I will be fed in the same way that the prisoners are fed in Guantanamo.
And why am I willing to go through this? Because it is time to make visible the torture that happens in the shadows.
A doctor will administer a nasogastric tube, a tube through the nose.
Do you agree to be force-fed? We don't want to do this. That government is telling us to do it, and we're going to follow procedure. Do you agree or not?
I will not be force-fed. Doctor?
At this point, there are a number of healthcare precedents against exactly this kind of treatment of patients. Patients should never have procedures done to them against their will. As he points the tube, he's trying to make it not go into the brain, not go through the cribriform plate, but to go straight down.
The procedure of enteral feeding, which is nasogastric feeding, is a simple procedure, and it can be uncomfortable, and it can be painful, maybe, but it does not have to be torture if it is done consensually. But the prisoners in Guantanamo do not want to be fed. They want to die because they would prefer death to the torture that they are living, and they have a right to die. Let them die, President Obama. Let them die, or free them, as 84 of them have been allowed to be freed. They have been cleared for release. That is what we want. We struggle for their freedom. 84 of them have been cleared for release.
Right now he's probably having some difficulty even catching his breath because the tube is the size of the nostril.
What kind of a government says that they will continue to imprison prisoners and never charge them, never bring them before a court, never sentence them, and yet they are forever sentenced?
Now they're sucking it to see if there's any testing, to see if they have it in the right place, or maybe it landed in the lungs instead of into the belly, into the stomach and the esophagus. There's always a chance it can go into the lung.
Because we must commit our lives to justice in such a way as not to condemn those torturers, but to invite them and to appeal to their conscience and to say, is this really who we are as human beings?
Right now they're pouring the liquid nutrition into the syringe. It drips by gravity slowly down the tube, through Andres' nose, down through his esophagus.
So we're talking about almost taking 10 minutes to get 8 ounces of fluid down. Normally would take less than 2 seconds.
Yeah. We need to rise up to stop this torture. I am living it in my bones and in my blood and in my breath right now. President Obama, stop the torture now. You have the power to stop this force feeding now.